What's up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I want to say thank you all for watching, commenting, subscribing, and being part of the Joe Boo Sports Report. Without you guys, as well as you ladies, you know that this literally does not work. I hope everybody's having a great Monday. We'll be live streaming, of course, at 9 o'clock Eastern. Hope you guys tune in, and I'll be doing something a little bit later with my man Game Time Brian. Turns out, one of the players we were talking about came in for a visit that hadn't been before. We actually got one right that hadn't been reported. So shout out to my man Game Time and myself. You know, we're working hard from our mama's basement, and we're just morons here. There's an article that was just out that I was seeing that said Cowboys All-Pro star set to get a $155 million contract. Now, keep in mind that when we see things like this, these things are estimates on what may be, okay? There's all kinds of things that you hear from the experts. Now, understand that, I did not go to journalism school. I'm not a former NFL player. I don't work for the networks where they have the insiders and things like that. I am just Joe the fan who typically does his broadcast from his basement or an old-ass house. Not my mama's basement, mind you. But be that as it may, there's some reports that are saying that Ceedee is set to get a $155 million deal. And that's like, wow. And that's amazing when you start thinking about the numbers that are going through, because it was $160 million for 4 years for Dak Prescott. And now we're talking about wide receivers getting $155 million contracts. And so I started thinking about that. And that's actually not as much as it sounds. First thing you have to understand is you have to think about the guarantee money. How much money is actually guaranteed? Because that's really the only thing that matters. The other stuff is more fluff than anything else. And now they have, of course, the voidable years that they throw money around left and right. It's not as bad as it used to be. And when you think about the salary cap that went up over $30 million this year, where just 2020 it was 188, I believe it was, and now it's like 246. So when you start talking about in a couple years going up over $50 million after a pandemic, yeah, it's going to be rising and rising and rising. And they're already saying that next year it's not going to be as much. Yeah, bullshit. You see that more states, I'm trying to think, is it Tennessee just legalized gambling? More and more states are legalizing gambling, which means that more and more states have fans that have apps that will be able to gamble on the NFL, and understand that the NFL gets as much money from gambling as they do a stadium revenue. Yeah, and that's growing. That's going to outpace it. So, don't cry for me, Argentina, as far as the NFL, like they ain't got no money. But when you think about $155 million, what you're basically talking about is $31 million a year deal for 5 years. Now, Tariq Hill is right now $30 million. My thing is this: one way or the other, you're going to have to pay the man. Simple fact. You're going to have to get the contract done for Ceedee Lamb. There's no time like the present. Why wait? What happens if Justin Jefferson, to make him happy and appease him, they give him $35 million, and you still haven't gotten Ceedee done? You think that Ceedee is going to be happy with the 155, 31 a year? Probably not. So it would behoove the Cowboys to get that shit done sooner than later. But then again, what do I know? I am a guy who's literally out here digging the earth, okay? Digging the earth. Doing construction work. I am nothing. I am like a pimple on the ass. That's all I am. So why would anybody care what I think? But I tell you, it was nice today with the eclipse, and the weather is kind of changing. It was warmer. Now it's a little bit cooler and cloudy. I think it's going to rain the next couple of days. But I've been tilling up my garden here. That's right. I'm going to have a little garden here. We're going to eat some fresh vegetables grown here at the Red Brick House. And I tell you what, That looks like bags of topsoil that you buy from the store. That ain't topsoil from the store. That's the soil that was right there. Right there. It literally, right there, just tilled it up. It's freaking amazing. And it's some of the most fertile soil you'll ever see. Can't wait to see the plants jump up and say, hey, how you doing? We're ready to be eaten. All right, good people. I need to get this tiller up here and go do some work with my man Game Time Brian. He just sent me, just to let me know he's ready. He's ready, willing, and able to get this video going. And we're going to keep on working hard. I know we're nobodies, but we appreciate you guys watching us nobodies. Peace out.